Okay, so for this question, they ask you to find an equation of the plane and they give you 3 points. So in order for you to find an equation of a plane, you would have to have points on the plane and a normal vector. But to find a normal vector, you would have to have two vectors. The cross product of two vectors. So what you can do here, they give you 3 points. You can find two vectors by minus 1 point, terminal point, subtract the initial point. So let's say here you have A, B, and C. So A is the initial point, 0, 0, 0, and then B, C. So you can find the distance from B minus A, C minus A. So let's find our first vector. Let's call it U vector. Use the bracket notation or the I, J, and K components for vectors representation. So B minus A, 307 minus zeros, you would get 307. Okay, and the same thing for C. C minus A, you would get the same thing. This time I'll call it V vector. -1, -1, and 8. Okay, now you have these two components, these two vectors. You can find a normal vector by finding the cross product. So recall that to find a cross product, you can do it many different ways. You can do it the matrix way, or what I do is that I cover up the I component, the J component, and the K component, and I just do the cross multiply between and then subtract one from another. So let's find our n vector here. So I'll cover up the I. So 0 times 8, 0, subtract -7. So you get 0, subtract -7. Same thing, but for this time is J. J is always negative, so always have a negative outside before you do the operation inside. So you have 3 multiplied by 8, 24, subtract -7. For the K, same thing as the I, -3, subtract 0. Now you can simplify. Negative and a negative is positive. Negative and a negative positive. So 24 plus 7, 31, -31. And this be -3. Now you have the normal vector. You can plug that into equations. So recall the equation. So let's say A, B, and C. And this is your normal vector. And then you can plug in any points. I'll call that point 0, 0, 0 right here. Point A. Point A. So I'll plug that into the equations. So it would be A multiplied for X component, X minus 0, plus B, Y minus 0, plus C, Z minus 0. Everything equal to 0. I choose zeros because it's really easy for point A here. You can pick point B or C, doesn't matter. You can have multiple equations. They're not unique, so you can have multiple correct answers. So now you can plug into, you can plug your normal vector into the equations. So you have 7, -31, and -3. So 7, X minus 0, just X, 31, -31, Y, and -3, Z, everything equal to 0. So yes, this is your answer. That's your final answer. Thank you.